Hey guys, and welcome to the Cantina. It's show number 4, and I'm here again with Chemist, and I'm Mook. By the way, he's a bit sick today, so we're just going to have to go easy
I'll
on
be kind of quiet.
yeah, right, that makes a change. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, that would make a change. Today, we're doing another midweek update on the forum overview. So we've got a couple of subjects, 2 or 3 subjects to talk about. We'll try and ignore the fact that AWOT got into the weekend beta.
Yes, beta!
I meant Chemist. So we'll try and keep him calm so he doesn't get too ill. But
Indeed.
first things first, my first subject that I would like to talk about and see what you think is, I've read this one on the forum, it's got, I believe, over 1,000 hits so far, or 1,000 posts. Should you be able to change your advanced class in endgame?
Oh gosh, this is a hot topic indeed. Personally myself, I think you should not be allowed to. Something like an advanced class is almost like a class pick, sort of like picking between Ranger and Assassin in Aeon when you got to level 10 as a row. It's something that defines your character in a very, very pivotal way. And even for the indecisive people, you know, you want another advanced class, reroll. I really honestly believe you should not be allowed to change it. I mean, obviously you got different views.
Yeah, well, my biggest issue is if anyone who's listening, which will just be you, Chemist, has played games with me, my biggest issue is I'm the most indecisive person on the entire planet. That's why I had nearly, whenever I play a game and see it through, I didn't have max level characters for every class because I just cannot decide what to play. So I think it's a brilliant idea. Understandably, I think there should be some punishment for, not punishment per se, but like, I don't know, a nice hard quest, go kill X mob, collect its testicles, bring them back and turn them into soup, or bring them back and drop them in someone's eye sockets. I don't know, something along those lines, because I personally hate being stuck and defined as one role.
Yeah, but
And
you
also, in a guild situation, how handy is it if you're all pepped up, ready to go for this raid or going to do this PvP, and your tank doesn't turn up for whatever reason, he's died or he's suddenly discovered YouPorn, or no, more likely YouPorn. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's discovered something along these lines, and he just doesn't turn up. It ruined it for everybody. I think you should be allowed to change on the fly because it makes it a lot more of a diverse, you know, a bit more. The game flows a lot better, shall we say, for smaller communities, but obviously you have a difference of opinion on that.
Oh, absolutely. I think something like picking a class, I mean, sure, you're indecisive, but if you decide that you don't want to play Warlock, you go re-roll a Mage. It's
yeah, but
like
it's not
this in other
indecisive in that
games.
sense. You're still saying the same damn class. You're not completely changing your class. You're just changing your purpose of your class. It's not changing. It's not completely. Understandably, it's changing the mechanic if you go from tank to damage, but it's not changing the key fundamentals of what that class are. It's not changing the fact they're lightsabers. Well, you are, but they're not changing the fact you're a lightsaber wielding. You've leveled that character to 50. Why shouldn't you choose what you do when you're at 50?
That's true, but then you're looking at it from a sandbox perspective, and being a theme park game, this is something that the Old Republic didn't want to do, and them insisting on sticking to silhouette theory. And for those who don't know what that means, it basically means they want you to be able to identify a class by the way they look. And personally,
yeah, but that's not an issue, is it? Because the thing I don't understand, they say that in the first place. If someone's shooting at you, or you've got some guy jumping at your face, most of the time, the first thing you do is shit your pants. Well, that's what I do. Incompetent PvP player, I run around in circles, go whoop 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 whoop.
He's really lying. He's actually really good at PvP. He's just modest. But yeah.
Have you seen me PvP?
Yeah.
I was happy. I was happy when I got 1,000 rating in arena. Hey, look, I've passed 1,000!
Oh god, you're so amazing!
I got excited, I actually stroked my own nipples a little bit.
That's so
just
inappropriate.
Just a little bit.
But on the subject of being able to change your classes, you are actually able to change your advanced class once through a very, very, very costly procedure. Like, most people won't even have enough credits to do this at the level. You have to do it before level 25, and you can do it once only. And that should be enough. Excuse me, I'm kind of choking here. Basically, that should be enough time for anyone to go ahead and say, well, hey, I didn't like Assassin, let's go ahead and play Sorcerer instead. To be honest,
again makes no sense. That is such a stupid decision. Before 25, you don't know how that class is going to play out in endgame. That's like me. That's like me getting to the age of 12 and thinking, you know what? I might well be gay. I don't know how I feel about it, but I feel like I'm going to change. And then someone going, yeah, by the way, now you chose to be gay, that's it, you're done.
Yeah, but the difference is, not a bad analogy, but the difference in this game is that you get
well, it was pretty bad.
No, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. But you get most of your abilities at level 25. At 25, from 1 to 25, you have most of your core abilities. I'd say 90% of the rest you either get from talents or very few ones at the end. These abilities, after that, basically after level 25, is mainly rank ups and a few super skills in the end. You kind of do have a good idea of how your class plays. Not how well it will scale with gear and stuff like that, but that should be easily extrapolated. So adding that option is, in a sense, allowing too much versatility, because already as it is with SWTOR, you can do so many things. Like, the most diverse class in the game right now is the Imperial Operative. The Operative can melee, ranged, and heal. That's 3 things out of the Holy Trinity. That is a lot.
You said SWTOR. I'm going to give you a cookie.
Yes, I did. I've been training myself. Maybe it's me being sick that I pay more attention.
Anyway,
I don't know. But
anyway, time's up for this section. We can't hang about or we'll run out of time on the video.
Well, we don't. We kind of have a super YouTube account now. But yeah, I get your point. We have to
wish
get
we
up.
did.
Actually, we do.
Well, trouble is, people get fed up of hearing you talk, so...
Really? I love the sound of my own voice, but yeah, let's move.
You reckon?
Indeed.
The next one you actually brought to my attention, which makes a change.
Yeah, it makes a
change.
And
I've never heard of these before. Actually, this came from one of our guild members, which was it Deator?
It was Deator. Deator suggested
we'll drop a little name drop there for us.
Yeah, Deator. We shout out homie, you know, gang signs and stuff.
God, you're gay.
Oh, fuck off.
He brought up Datacrons. I've never heard of these, so what the hell are they?
Datacrons are little holocrons. See them as kind of collections or little things that are placed randomly across all the different planets across the maps. These Datacrons hold, when you go and you find it, they'll basically be big glowing holocrons. If you don't know what a holocron is, Google it. Big glowing holocrons.
Pretty little squares or pretty little triangles which are made by Sith or Jedi, and they contain information. Force techniques and other shit like that, basically.
Exactly, but in the game what they do, they hold little story pieces. Little things you can read in your achievement menu. Achievements in this game are not just achievements you unlock and go, wee, this is how cool I am. You actually get a little story behind each achievement you unlock. In this case, you get a story and a permanent stat increase. Now, the first couple of Datacrons across the new planets are not that big stat increases, but the ones endgame can give you upwards to 20 plus in any given stat, and 20 plus is a huge increase in Star Wars: The Old Republic. So these Datacrons will definitely be something everybody needs to do if they want to maximize their characters.
Oh,
but it's
does that mean everybody's going to be sitting there going, yeah, it's that's that bloody pet incident in Dalaran all over again. We're all just going to be sitting there waiting for these things to respawn. You get 30 kills in the game.
But it's kind of a random spawn, and Dalaran's a much smaller area compared to a planet in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Trust me.
So what? It can spawn anywhere on the planet.
It can spawn anywhere, but the first couple ones are a specific set. They're kind of set in waypoints, but the last ones, the one that are 20 plus, the real big ones, they can be random spawn within an area, a rather large area. So you have to go hunting, you have to go looking for them, and undoubtedly there will be guides to track them down and find them. But these are cool features. I'm very much looking forward to see what stories they will actually hold. Maybe you get something about Darth Bane, something about Revan, Malik, etc.
Well, you wouldn't get anything about Bane, because Bane was way after.
That is actually true. That is after. You see, I just did a major Star Wars little fuck up.
He was the one that made up the
rule of two. Exactly.
So, which is way after this era.
It's not that much way. It's a couple of hundred years.
It is. Anyway, on to my subject, the one I found, which I quite like, now they've explained what
Oh god, laugh incoming.
I read this on the forums, and I had to click on it, because it was a poll, and I had to vote, because I'll never really do anything on the forums, but I had to vote on this. Was the title caught my eyes? Should beta testers be allowed to keep their team?
LOL.
I want people to comment on this, please.
Yes, please do.
This made me chuckle. What are your thoughts on it? We want to know what the community's thoughts are on this, because I know what mine are, and that is this guy should have his testicles removed, as I was speaking about earlier. We should use his testicles as a collection, and we should feed them to, I don't know...
Yeah, plus 10 retard.
Hemmett and his pet Jawas. They should feed them to every person that said yes, they should get to keep them. Because those people that said yes are obviously people that are in the beta, and they're a bunch of tossers. Not that I hold any animosity towards people that actually got in the beta. I didn't.
Wink. Hey, beta invites are not done. They're going to be sending out all the way until tomorrow.
Pish. But anyway, what a stupid idea. I can't even... Because if that was how the game was done, I would cancel my CE tomorrow. If I found out that was the case, that would be done.
Yeah, you'd be logging in, and as you get to Tatooine in level 25, you know, you have 5 level 50 standing right in front of you and just whacking the fuck out of you.
That's what's going to happen to me anyway. I'm such a slow leveler.
Enjoy it. You know, otherwise, I'll be there to cover your ass.
I try to enjoy it, but I don't often. Right, well, that was just a little
stupid.
That's what there really, wasn't it? That was just
comedy
me
corner.
being an idiot. I would say I had nothing else to talk about, but no, that was me being an idiot. But yeah, anyone that got in the beta or wants to join the guild or anything like that, leave a comment or drop us a line or go on our forums and register and just post in the Cantina there. And like I say, it will all be in the bar below. And well, good luck if you did get in the beta, and fingers crossed to everyone else that hasn't got in yet.
Yeah.
And we'll speak to you again after the Friday update, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, Friday update indeed, and we get to talk
That'll
a little
be Saturday, won't it?
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, one of the two, depending on how lucky we get. But we're gonna aim for Saturday. We kind of want to get the steady release going here.
We'll get Chemist to give some vague opinions on how the beta's done, how the beta's advanced. We won't say anything about the beta. He'll just cough once for positives and twice for negatives.
But on a more serious note, though, guys, I will be trying to get a license to release some of the information to the press. When you're in a beta, you have an option of basically sending a piece of media and then asking them, am I allowed to release this? So if I can get anything squeezed out, I will, and it will be added to the video. So we'll let you know if that happens, guys.
Right. We'll speak to you guys again Saturday. Bye.
See you Saturday. Take it easy. Bye-bye.